Help it. From lovable mad scientist to actually being suicidal to something that could save a Shyamalan film, we look at the 10 scariest movie theories. Number 10. Harry Potter and the child abuse fantasy. Well, this one isn't very pleasant. Everyone's favorite boy wizard is actually not a wizard at all. He's just a kid going insane under the stairs. At least that's what this theory states, with those believing it saying, oh no, Harry just invented the whole magic world to deal with his psychotic guardians. Basically saying that because all of Harry's injuries are broken arms and gray skin, it must be evidence of the child abuse he's suffering while entering his delusional fantasy. Though really, it's not hard to see how this one came about. I mean, what's more realistic, an owl delivering his mail or getting beaten senseless by his uncle every night? You decide. Number 9. Doc Brown tries to kill himself. Building a time machine got you down. Selling off your fortune and being the town laughingstock giving you the blues? Well, just buy a DeLorean, smack some crazy shit on it, and run yourself over. Wait, what? This theory uses the scene where Doc first tests the time machine and drives at 88 miles per hour towards himself using a remote control. Why would you drive an experimental car towards yourself unless you wanted to die if it failed to work? Fair enough, though. I mean, if I sold off my fortune and my magic DeLorean didn't work, I'd probably want to die too. Still a bit of a dick move though. He would have killed Marty as well, who was standing right there next to him. Maybe that was his plan. Number 8. Skynet planned everything. So you know how the Terminator films are chronologically fucked up and how Skynet seems like it should have been able to wipe out the Resistance really easily? Well, this theory says it's all part of the plan that us puny humans can't understand. The theory goes that without humanity, Skynet and its massive military complex is useless, since without humanity there would be no Resistance to fight. Oh, and that they also knew that they needed to send Terminators back in time to create themselves. Which means they also needed humans to go back and destroy the Terminator, and timey-wimey magic, Skynet's its own grandfather. It's scary to think that no matter what, the machines will win and keep the humans in a perpetual hellish war-ravaged world. At least the machines in the Matrix had the decency to put humans in virtual reality. Skynet's a dick. Number 7. Toy Story 3 is actually about the Holocaust. What do you mean the darkest Toy Story film's actually a retelling of the Holocaust, just with children for Nazis and aliens for allied nations fighting to save them? I thought it was about toys coming to life and having adventures. Yes, this dark theory states that Andy represents the nations, giving up the toys who represent the Jewish people to a daycare which represents a concentration camp. Oh, and the whole incinerator ending thing plays a large part in the theory as well. But the alien toys rescue them, so they're obviously the allied nations coming to kill Hitler. I mean, Lotso. But maybe it's all just coincidental. I mean, it's not like they try to hide in the attic like Anne Frank's family or... Oh, wait. So in summary, aliens are the United States, Woody is Jewish and wears a star, and a pink fuzzy bear is a genocidal maniac and a mustache enthusiast. Number 6. The Shining is Kubrick's confession. Get your tinfoil hats ready because this one's gonna drag you kicking and screaming into the crazy conspiracy zone whether you like it or not. Apparently, we never went to the moon. Nope, it was all on a film set a la Capricorn 1, and the director of this grand charade was none other than Stanley Kubrick. Crazy you say? Well, maybe not if you see his clear confession littered throughout The Shining. This includes Danny's Apollo 11 sweater, the creepy twins being a reference to Gemini spacecraft, and the carpet pattern being the same as the rocket's launch pads. Oh, and all work and no play, which is actually a reference to the acronym A11. Get it? So if you look at it in just the right crazy way, it's all pretty convincing that this random stuff's connected to Apollo 11. This one's scary just because it'll make you question everything you thought you knew. It pretty much proves that the moon is made out of cheese. They're just trying to keep it all from us. Number 5. WALLE went rogue. How could that little garbage robot possibly be scary? Look at his cute little eyes and the way that he collects junk. What's the worst he could have possibly done? How about murdered all the other WALLE units to protect his junk collection? How's that sound? That's right, this theory believes that WALLE's defective and that's why he saved some items instead of crushing them. And as to why he's the only unit left working, he murdered the others because they wanted to destroy his trash pile. I mean, geez man, is your hoarding habit worth almost dooming the earth? Do you really need that styrofoam cup? Who's gonna drink out of it when we're all dead? Just WALLE, drinking our tears of unfathomable sadness. Imagine a prequel where WALLE is stalking and killing other units just so he can finish his vintage Star Wars figure collection. Then again, hundreds of years of sorting through people's used condoms and unsold Jar Jar Binks Pez dispensers would drive anyone to murder. Number 4. The aliens and signs are really demons. What? A theory that makes a Shyamalan film better? That can't be possible. Nothing can make that twist make sense. But screw it, let's hear it. So if you've seen Signs, you know the whole aliens invading a planet that's 2/3 water when their main weakness is water is absolutely ridiculous for an advanced species who have mastered intergalactic travel. Well, what if they're actually demons from hell? It makes some sense with the spiritual overtones throughout the film, and it would have perhaps been a better twist than the one we got. Maybe they just hate holy water and Mel blessed all those glasses. Makes sense, right? Plus, demons are way more frightening than aliens who can't work out how to not invade a planet full of acid. But it does raise a question over why the demons decided to use crop circles and why none of them were pentagrams. Number 3. Willy Wonka and the Child Murder Factory. I wager you thought about this at least once, since Wonka took those kids on the boat ride from hell and all the child negligence in general. But if you haven't, let me paint you a picture. Wonka's actually a bloodthirsty serial killer using the factory tour as a smokescreen to get his rocks off by murdering children in his death traps. Think about it, there isn't a single safety sign in the whole damn factory. In fact, I doubt the Oompa Loompas are even licensed by the state. Then again, most of the kids had it coming for being morons. And what's gonna happen to Charlie? Maybe Wonka will train him in his murderous ways instead of killing him in a future factory accident. Either way, that's a sequel I want to see. And I don't want to eat any chocolate handled by those Oompa Loompa motherfuckers, they look gross. In fact, I'll hatch a theory right now. I think the Oompa Loompas are the result of a massive factory accident. You know, the kind that didn't kill everybody. Number 2. Childs is a thing. So when you end your film on an ambiguous note, people always try to comb over it to find an answer. They'll comb through scripts, commentaries, and interviews and come to conclusions like this. The thing ends with McReady killing off what we assume is the last creature, but hey, here comes Childs. Unsure of each other's identity, they sit down for a drink with freezing to death as a chaser. The theory being that McReady actually gives Childs one of the gasoline Molotov cocktails to drink cause maybe the thing can't taste. Not a bad way to catch an alien shapeshifter, or to poison one of your friends. Too bad if Childs was infected, McReady can't do shit about it and the rescue team would have been infected by Childs' frozen body. So you know, mystery solved, you figured out how the world's gonna end before you die. Mission accomplished. Number 1. Totaro's the god of death. Another cute children's character that's actually something terrible? What's with these theories and wanting to destroy cute things? This one's pretty well known and basically draws parallels between the film and a murder case dubbed the Sanyama incident. The short version is a 16-year-old girl was kidnapped, raped, and murdered, and then her older sister committed suicide after the murder. While the movie features no rape or murder, there's an interesting parallel between the case and the film that lead only to the conclusion that the cute raccoon dog is the Lord of the Dead. But imagine how much easier death would be if Totoro is the one coming to collect your soul. Seriously, who could say no to that big dumb face? Of course I'll give you my soul for eternal torture, you kawaii bastard. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.